I was like, I honestly do not want a baby.
Did not feel like I was ready and that I could step up to be a father.
We can't, we're not financially ready. Like, that was like the biggest thing that he was worried about. And then I was worried about just like being young. I kind of had a suspicion I was pregnant because I had missed my period. And I actually took the test like at night while Zeth was sleeping. And I like saw the test and I immediately was like, oh my God. Like, it just shut up and I was like, oh my God. Like, this is crazy. Because I think we were only like a year and a half together, a year and a half, 2 years when I found. And so I was like, oh my gosh, like, we haven't even been together that long. We're so young. What are we gonna do? Like, I barely graduated, and so it was really just like shocking and scary.
Yeah, and for me, it was definitely a very uncomfortable time. I did not feel like I was ready and that I could step up to be a father, and I still wanted to like be in my kid phase, I guess you could say.
We were just like having negative emotions about pregnancy because like our families had never met yet. We had just barely gotten an apartment after graduating together, and so it was kind of like, I don't know, we weren't sure we were gonna be together long term either yet. So like just all of those things were like, yeah, we don't think we're ready.
Yeah, a lot of things weighed that. It was a very tough decision to make, but financials and then like
I think another thing was like telling our family too.
Yeah,
like trying to go to them and be like, hey, we're having a baby. Like, I think it would be easier in our mind to just like go to that option.
Yeah,
come here.
Kind of run away from the problem in a way.
Yeah.
The plan was if we went along with it, it would just be our secret. We wouldn't involve anybody because it's in our relationship, and I don't really see the point in going around and spreading that and thinking about what other people think of me. I think that's just a waste of time.
So we actually went to a clinic here in town. It was a women's clinic, and so I went there and they confirmed my pregnancy, and then I didn't even know they were anti-abortion clinic. Like, I didn't even know that. And so after my appointment, they were like talking to me and stuff, and I like told her, I was like, I honestly do not want a baby. Like, I don't want a baby. And she gave me all these resources and was like, reach out to them, like, just like go home and look at all of this information. And then so then I went home and I was going down the list for like all the other options, and then I found you guys. And I think like things he mentioned was like, he was like, what, we're not financially ready. Like, that was like the biggest thing that he was worried about. And then I was worried about just like being young.
So me and Mena talked very long and extensively about it, and we ended up deciding to go get an abortion. But then we got in contact with you guys from the clinic, and you guys covered a lot of bills and stuff like that and helped us get ready to have one and help us save up some money and stuff like that. And we were actually able to do a lot and purchase our own home, so we didn't have to move around. It was pretty cool. So yeah, now we don't have to move around with Renly a lot. She can kind of have a place where she can grow up and everything.
I think it was after having a couple of sessions with, I believe it was Allie with Let Them Live. I talked to her a few times on the phone, and so like, I don't know, having that support, because I was still so scared like to come out and tell like any family or friends. So I had that support on my side, and then also like the financial relief that we'd receive from it too. It like just those two things alone took all of like our stress and worries away. With uh so from having Ellie by my side, she was just there through like all the ups and downs. Like if I so just coming out like and telling our family, I was able to like talk with her before I did it, and then she would reach out and check up on me after I did it. And since she's not like she was a complete stranger, so I don't know why, but it was like more comforting to tell her everything because it's not like she knows anybody where I live. And yeah, and so and then like anytime I needed help with a situation, um she's like, oh, like you should talk to this person, like they went through that exact same thing. Like she would just connect me with so many different things and help me out in every way possible. And so throughout the pregnancy, like it just made me look forward to meeting Renly, honestly. And I'm very glad with the choice I did because Renly's amazing.
So it was definitely stressful and hard to go about it at the first. But once we got through the first part, it got easier and easier. And Renly, she's a great baby, so she's easy too. So
Zeth and I, from the get-go, once we decided we were keeping the baby, we were like, okay, we want a boy. Like, we don't want a girl at all. So then we did the gender reveal and found out it was a girl. And we were like, oh my God, we're having a girl.
that was pretty cool. I didn't really know what to think because I thought I was gonna produce a boy. I was so confident, but
So yeah, we had like very few, like everyone was happy and excited, but we didn't really have anyone like check up on us or like ask a lot of questions. They kind of just like just waited around for the baby, I guess. Um, the biggest thing is like let them live. Like you could put a lot of trust into you guys and tell you guys so much stuff without like it getting out like you would if you told a friend or something. So even when we told everyone we were pregnant, like my family was the last to know because I just have a really bad past with like my mom, and just everyone like tends to fight and stuff. So I like had no support.
I really do try. I'm not the best, but I do try to put in the work and support her and be there for her and go to all of her appointments, everything like that.
I honestly thought like during the bad times, like I thought that we were gonna split up and go like our separate ways, and um just have to like learn to co-parent, or like maybe he wouldn't be in the picture anymore. But like now you like we're so happy, and I'm glad that that didn't turn out that way because he's an amazing dad to Renly, and it's just nice to like come home and be a family.
My experience is pretty crazy. Like before, I thought we weren't gonna be able to put enough food on the table or provide shelter. Something was gonna go wrong, and just everything would just come back and bite us in the butt if we decided to keep her. And like just a lot of other reasons and everything. Like it was so stressful, and just not a lot of sleep and stuff like that because of a lot of thought going into it. And now, like, I sleep through the night. Randomly sleeps through the night. I honestly think that if you really feel like you're unfit to be a parent, maybe adoption is a better option, or even maybe just test the waters and see, unless your situation is at that point where it's just a no. And like, I feel like they should still live because they could always have different parents. They could be like, they could be born and given up, and then they'd be raised by their parents pretty much. Like they would never know until later on. And maybe later on the kid would like to reconnect, and then the mom or dad or both who decided it would love to have that connection then, and just not be, it would probably be mother and father, but at least know who your biological parents are.
Yeah, and I pretty much think the same thing, kind of like, um, if I didn't have Renly, I'd always, like, sit there and think, like, "What if?" Like, what would it have been like? And I'd always have that in the back of my head, like, "What if I did keep her? Like, where would I be?" And so I think there is other options, um, and to just, like, take that chance and at least go through with adoption. I was pro-choice, like just do what you want. It's none of my business. It doesn't affect me.
And I don't know, like I never really thought about it and I never really looked into it or anything like that. And I never really paid attention to it. Like, I feel like a baby should be able to live to at least to somebody. Like, somebody's gonna take care of that baby. There's a lot of loving people in the world. But at the same time, I could see, like, you're in a super bad situation or you're a 15-year-old or something like that where you would need to go get one or something. But there's a lot of cases that there could be a possibility, but I feel like it should just be the bigger option to see if the baby could live a different life.
It's really best to like have someone to reach out to. Um because it really helps you weigh out everything and they're able to give you the best advice too. Um and I would just say to like never give up on yourself during pregnancy or anything. Um, that it'll be worth it once they come into the world. Oh, I was shocked. I was like, that whole baby just came out of me.
Yeah,
I,
it was crazy.
I was like, whoa.
That was probably like so many different experiences. Like if you're a guy in the delivery room, you see a lot of stuff and it sends you a lot through like all of your emotions and like then you see your baby and you're like, wow, like in some way I produced that pretty much. Like she came straight from me. That's that's mine. Like it's crazy just to think about it and be like, I just both of you together created it. It's just a beautiful moment for sure.
Oh,
Say hi, Renee. Say,
Aw.
she's 1 years old.
She's
Well,
15
yeah,
months.
just seen her.
Yeah, oh, every day she does something new, and I'm like, oh my god, like, where's my newborn baby at?
But it seems like yesterday, like you blink an eye, and it's like she's walked by herself and stuff. It's pretty great. Time just flew by. It doesn't even feel like
You're a loud girl.
a year's gone by.
Don't say hi. Hi.
I'm just about to turn 21. And like I wasn't really taught, but so I'm kind of just going off newness and exploring everything. And it's been a fun game. It's gonna last a long time, but I want to take Renly fishing and stuff like that, teach her all that, so that'd be cool once she grows up. And like, if you're scared because you're having a daughter, then your daughter could be just as cool as a boy. You just got to teach her young. She just started walking. I mean, it's going to be a lot more hectic, but I think that's my top favorite thing right now. And then she's been learning how to do sign language, like she knows please and thank you. And then she usually raised hi and bye and everything. And she started blowing kisses, so that's another fun.
My most favorite thing is the sign language because it's just cool to like see her finally if we're working on a certain word and to see her finally do it on her own. It's just like this huge accomplishment and it makes me so happy. And then doing her hair too. Like it's gotten so long and so I'm able to like dress her up and do her hair.
I would like to thank them for everything that they do, and they are very generous with what they do. And like there's a lot of people with the finances and everything to help, and they never do. And so it just makes you a way better person and everything else, and it makes you a wholehearted person. And I can never thank them enough, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely like a huge thank you and like a pat yourself on the back, because like I want you to feel good about yourself for doing that, because there's so many of people like us that like we wouldn't be where we're at without them.